welcome to our live. And today I'll be talking about iOS 18. I want to bring this thing down a little bit. Keep this one up. Okay, so this is what iOS 18 will look like on Android. This is a screenshot from the iPhone. So this is what it's going to look like on an Android, and which is actually beautiful. So the key thing here is the icons. The icons here are actually from other third-party applications, but they have been able to make it, to yeah. So I'm gonna wait for people to, join in while we talk about iOS 18 um, iOS 18 beta. So okay, so I just made a video about it. So if you're checking, you can also check out our video. I've made a video about all the features of iOS 18, all the new features, iOS 18, from beta 3. And that beta 3 is the refined version of the public beta that is now available. Before now, if you want to join iOS 18 beta, you have to go to developer.apple.com. So that's where you go. You go to developer.apple.com to have a feel of what iOS is. A beta program, so you're not going to expect to have everything perfect. So it's during that beta program that they now, make it easier for people to choose some features, they take some features, they remove some features, they allow some features, they block out some features, and that's excuse me. Sorry, I had to lock the door. Okay, so iOS beta now 18, iOS 18 beta is now public. So if you want to get the feel of what iOS looks like, so let me give you an example. This is what it looks like on an Android phone. If you want to get the feel of what it looks like, you should be able to get that now on your iPhone. So before now, you have to go to developer.apple.com to join, sign up, and then join the iOS 18 beta. But right now, if you're using any iPhone that is eligible for iOS 18, you can just go to your settings, general software update, and then you see option to turn on beta. In that beta, if you turn it on, you will see iOS 18 beta, public beta. So you can join that beta without having to, but make sure to do your backup. That's one of the most critical things. Make sure you do your backup. So this is a very clear look of the iOS 18. This is the way it look on Android. Not bad. If you have this on Android, it's not really looking bad. So I like the icon. That's one of them I like. If you're using iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max, you get the option to test out Apple Intelligence. And of course, the Galaxy Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra came with, the Galaxy AI. So that is the next trend that smartphones are going now. And Apple is not, sitting back on this. They are going all out integration with ChatGPT to make iPhone more AI, intelligent. And Apple is doing a good work already. So if you have iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max, you can try that out on iPhone 18 already from the betas, and it is wow, it's interesting. It's interesting what Apple is trying to do with their software on the iOS 18. Although some people have their fears and concern that Apple is known for privacy, why are they letting ChatGPT come in, collaborate with them now? The AI can go into your chats, into your messages, and all that, try to suggest help, recompose it and do a lot of things. So a whole lot of things. I've really made a video about that. You can check, on our profile to see some of those videos. So, but after doing iOS public beta, developer beta 1, developer beta 2, developer beta 3, Apple like, okay, we have stabilized a lot of things. We can now open the public beta. So the public beta is out now. Anybody who has an iPhone that is up to XR and newer can try out the public beta. So that it is. So, but there are things you must know before you try out this iOS 18. You should take a full backup of your iOS 17, be it 17.5 or 17.6. Make sure you take a full backup before trying out iOS 18 beta. make sure you take a full backup. Yes, I said that because if you go to iOS 18 and something is wrong and you don't want to try the beta out, you can drop down to iOS 13, but you have to wipe out everything and then you have to, get iOS 17. But if you don't have a backup, you can't, get back iOS 17. And if you back up 18, come down to 17, you can draw back your application data back to iOS 17. So you have to restore iOS 18. So make sure you make a full data of backup, make a full backup of iOS 17 before you go to iOS 18. Very, very, very important. So let's talk about the features. So one of the things that I'm beginning to love about iOS 18 is the dark theme. Now let me show you again. This is the way it looks on an Android phone, which is superb. This is Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, and look at this. Just look at this. This iOS 18. Look at the icons. Look at the details. Look at how all the third-party applications here. The white, the thing you're seeing here is supposed to be white. This is the background. This is the update. So this is what it looks like on iOS 18, and it is beautiful. It is very, very beautiful. But then there is still other features like Apple Intelligence, which is their AI that they are working with ChatGPT to bring to iPhone. Siri is now much, much, much more intelligent. So let me tell you that Siri is more intelligent right now. Siri can now turn on alarm for me without hassle. Siri can now answer some question, chat with you, communicate with you, can optimize your usage, learn your usage. That's where people actually worry that, ChatGPT is learning their usage on an iPhone. But you don't have, Apple doesn't have all the AI intelligence. So they have to either collaborate with Google, which they will not do. So they chose ChatGPT to collaborate. Google is one of the best when it comes to AI, but iPhone is not going to try it with them. So ChatGPT is like the best option, OpenAI, and the collaboration is working. It's really working. So one thing I like about Apple, so there are some bugs in iOS, beta one that people started receiving some of their old pictures back. For me, I was not able to send SMS from my eSIM, and a whole lot of things happened. Then in iOS beta two, they fixed that one. So they fixed the pictures, bringing out pictures. They fixed my inability to send SMS, and then a new problem came up, which is the bug, the icon bugs. So if you change dark mode or light mode while you're on a third-party app, it will make all the icons disappear. I made a video about that. You can check profile. So they did fix that on beta 3. So at beta 3, I feel like this is the picture of beta 3. This is iOS beta 3, and I feel like they really, really matured. They added some features and made a short video about all the features on iOS, 18 beta 3, which is the same thing with the public beta in terms of features. So I like the way Apple responds, to these issues. And now they have opened it to a wider people with public beta, so they will get more feedbacks, they will get more usage, more bugs and fixes before we are still about 2 months away from the public iOS 18 that will come out with iPhone 16 series, but they are already really fine tuning a lot of things in the beta, and that's thorough work. They are doing a thorough work on the iOS 18. So Apple is doing a thorough work. I'm going to give it up to them. Little details, refining here and there. They are tackling things. They are checking out things. They are expanding more users that will do the beta testing. And this is giving them a whole lot of feedback, range of devices. People who are using XR, people who are using iPhone 11, iPhone 12. I'm doing this with iPhone 12, which is running on that iPhone iOS 18 beta 3 and now on the public beta. So it's very, very interesting to know how Apple operates in terms of their beta program. They really, really get to the details. If you see the way they made some changes on these icons, you will love it. I kid you not, you will love it because they went into every detail and they were able to, take out the little things. Now, third party, when I mean third party developers don't even have to worry about changing their icon, making it dark theme and all that. Apple took care of that themselves. So, which is very, very interesting. Apple took care of that. So, with one click, icons will change and become black like their own. So, that's a lot of details if you ask me. If you really ask me, it's a lot of details that they put in there. So we are expecting iOS 18, to be fully launched the stable iOS 18 release to be around August, September, when they will launch the iPhone 16 series. I'm looking forward to see how the iPhone will peg up against the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. I'm really, really looking forward to that. So it's going to be interesting, to know how it turns out. So let me hear from you in the chats, in the comments. I don't know. Okay. Let me hear from you in the comments. If you have anything to ask about that, I will go through it. I will reply you. Even if after this live, you drop a comment, I will still, reply you. So thank you guys. We are looking forward for something very special. We are gradually getting closer to 40,000 subscribers, and we're going to do a giveaway if we get to 40,000 subscribers. Let that be known. We're going to do a giveaway. I don't know the type, the skill, but of course, we're going to give back to this community that have been helping us to get to this point. So thank you guys very much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the views, to the comments. We appreciate it. We can't make it. We can't make it without you guys, supporting us all through. So yes, I'm going to call it a day here. Thank you for all of us who have been online, doing this with me. I'm going to try and do more of live frequently so we can, interact, in person, face to face. And then even if you're available, I can go live with you if you want me to do that. So we can build this community stronger, very strong. So yeah, thank you guys. And I'm going to drop off for now. And I'll see you guys. I don't feel like going. More people are joining. More people are joining the live. Okay, so let me finish with this about the iOS 18. If you're using older phones like iPhone 11 and iPhone XR, I don't know, but I think there has not been problem on the iOS 18 on iPhone 12. So if you're using iPhone, I tested it on iPhone 12. If you're using iPhone 12 and above, you shouldn't have any problem with your iOS 18. It's smooth. It's on this phone that I'm recording with. It's been smooth. It's been running very smooth on it. The battery life has been okay. It's been the way it is on iOS 17, so there's no issue with the battery life when it comes to iOS 18 here. So that's one of the things I'm going to say. Um, I'm expecting Apple to try to compete with Google in terms of AI. So this year is going to be the year of AI, starting with the Galaxy AI. So I'm expecting iPhone to hit strong and try to, take on the big players on AI with their own AI that they are bringing. So this is how I wish this can be on Android. What do you think? Drop something in the comment section. This is iOS 18 beta 3 on my iPhone. You understand? So sorry, on my Samsung. So it looks quite interesting and impressive. So yeah, um, I don't know. I'm looking forward to see what Apple is going to cook with iPhone 16. Of course, there's going to be some tweaks in the camera. There's going to be better processor than what we have now. So we're going to be more AAA games. There's going to be some things that we're really looking forward to happen on iOS 18 when it comes to iPhone 16 series. But yeah, sincerely, we'll be here to keep you updated with all of it. So make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and until I see you in the next one. It's always peace to our world.